Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I thought that instead of playing Minecraft like I usually do, I would play The Sims. My computer does not actually like The Sims very much, it lags a lot, so that's the slightly awkward thing about it. But yeah, I found this shell thing on the start page on the main menu, so I thought let's give it a go. So I downloaded it and added it to a new game, which you'll see here. I made some random girl called Angelica, I think that's what her name is. I think I just randomised her and that was it. So this is Angelica and this is me going on to her stuff. So this is me. I've just put the house onto the lot. Yeah, I haven't played The Sims in a while, I don't know all the words, I've forgotten. So this is me just looking at the house. It is quite fast, it's on 1x speed. Hopefully that is quick enough, although I could perhaps speed the video up even more because it does seem actually quite slow. So let's put it on that. It's a little bit quicker now, I think, which you can't tell, but it looks quicker to me. So yeah, it's just an empty house, which I don't really do things like this. I think it's called a challenge, quote unquote, but I don't know what makes it a challenge. So this is the challenge, and this is it. So as you can see, I'm just looking round, and then I don't know where to start. That was the problem. I didn't know if to start at like this part that I'm starting on here or the other part on the other side. So I was like, I'll start here. And I wasn't sure if this area was supposed to be the living room area, but I made it into a kitchen because it just looked kitchen sized. Because I don't know, like, you know, I just build massive square houses, so I was like, this is a big square area, I will put my kitchen here. Because I always put the kitchens on like a straight wall and then around a little corner a little bit, and then that's it. That's the kitchen. I also realised I didn't put a sink in the kitchen, which I never do in any of my builds, even though everyone has a sink in their kitchen in real life. Just to me it doesn't make sense for some reason. So this door causes a lot of problems, this glass door. I place it and then it goes, and I place it and then it goes away. So for some reason that's a big problem. And then I keep clicking on the bits of grass on the walkway, which is a problem. So then I turn this bit into a little living room chunk. But part of me feels like it shouldn't be a living room because it's too small. But then there's only one girl living here, so then it's a normal size. But I was like, is this actually like a kitchen? Not a kitchen. Or maybe it was a kitchen. But I was thinking maybe this was like a bathroom, but then surely a bathroom wouldn't have a giant window like that. I do end up changing the windows. I don't know if that's part of the rules. I don't know if you're supposed to change windows. But I've kept most of like the whole outside sort of same. Although there is a point where I do change the outside, like the walls, and then I change them back because it made me even more confused. So I literally chose a basic little 2-seater sofa, a little penguin TV and a light for the living room. And then I moved straight on to the upstairs. But this is where I was confused because there's no obvious place to put a bathroom. So then I was like, oh no, is this the bathroom? So then I was like, should I put the living room upstairs? But then where am I going to put the bed? Like, to me there was no obvious place. I guess I could have put the bathroom under the stairs. Possibly. But I didn't think about that. I mean, I couldn't have because it's only under the stairs. So then I'm like, should I build a wall and make it into a bathroom so it's private? But I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would you, like it makes no sense. So I was like, that's the living room, sure. And I moved on to upstairs and I grabbed a bed. The colour scheme was supposed to be quite light coloured, like white, cream sort of thing. But then I was like, let's just get a purple bed. I got quite a cheap bed because I didn't have a lot of money. So I only got a cheap bed. And then I got a basic sort of white coloured nightstand. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, bedside table is what I would call it. And I later put on random things onto the table near the end of the video because I wanted to spend all my money to show that I would used all my money on the house. I added some really weird looking pictures as well that I don't think really fit, but there's a picture that I used. I also do purchase lights later. I just didn't purchase them yet because I wanted to get the main bit of the house built. This is where I built the bathroom because I was like, there's got to be a bathroom and there's no obvious place to put one, so I just built inside, which I think is still part of the challenge. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that, but you've kind of got to. And then I had some trouble with fitting everything in, and I don't know why I just didn't pick a shower. I decided to pick a shower and a bath built in together, which filled up too much room in the little bathroom. And then I was like, oh no, maybe I should extend the wall, which is what I do here. But then that didn't really look good. It just looked, you'll see in a second, like you're not supposed to do stuff like that. So then I was like, why am I doing this? Just get a regular shower. So here I am trying to work out how to fit everything in. And I'm just like, nope, can't do it. Nope. Still awkwardly trying to build. Because then that would have created a really tiny little walkway to get to the bedroom. So I was like, I give up, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just put a little shower in, it's fine. They used the back button rather than the sell button, so I won't lose money. Because I'm smart like that. And yeah, I positioned a little cheap shower and then put the toilet next to it. And then a sink facing like the other way. And then I had to move that window because obviously it won't work with a window. I can't remember where I moved the window. I think I actually ended up getting rid of the window because I didn't like it. I can't remember though, I could be wrong. And then I think I had a tiny window there. And then I think I added a mirror above the sink, I think next. And then I moved on to like the flooring and the wallpaper. So that was a bit of a posh mirror that I placed. And I was like, what sort of flooring should I have? Because normally in The Sims, when I do bathrooms and kitchens, I use tiles on the floor and the walls. But I was like, well, in my bathroom in real life, we have wood on the floor. So why don't I just use wood? So I got some really light wood and decided to just put it on the floor. You know, as people do. I then moved on to the kitchen and the living room. The kitchen I used just like black and white square tiles, and for the living room I used some light coloured carpet because for the downstairs I wanted it to be very light coloured, and then upstairs a bit more slightly colourful, just because I don't know, I always intend for it to be colour coordinated and then it just never is. So yeah, the wallpapers in The Sims are never good, so I just sort of used a basic light colour. And then I, in the kitchen, decided, you know, not that. I will in fact use brick. Because I feel like in like quirky people's lives, like, and I've seen like in other YouTubers in The Sims do this, where they like get brick and they put brick on random walls in the house, whether it's like the bedroom or the kitchen or whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to be a bit quirky. I'm going to put brick on the back wall of the kitchen. And look, the door disappeared. So I put the door back. So I wanted to be a bit quirky. So I decided to just put some brick on the wall. And I was like, where should I put this? Because I feel like it looks a bit dark. But I don't know. I can't remember if I kept that or not. I might have got rid of it. Looking back on it, I feel like I could have done a lot more. But I was a bit concerned because I only had 4,800 simoleons left. And I didn't want to lose all my money. And then I did the same to the upstairs with the light coloured wallpaper. And then I did just like a blue coloured bathroom like I normally do. And then for the inside of the balcony, I can't remember what I did. But yeah, my screen got a bit weird at that point. Because I clicked shift and then it was like, ooh, sticky keys. And then it tried to sticky key me. And it took me off, but that's fine. And then there was like these weird things on the outside of the windows and I didn't like it, so I got rid of them. Like, what do you call them? Like window sills? Not window sills. Window things. I don't know. But I got rid of them because I didn't like them. They gave me a bit more money back, which was good. And then I tried to fill, because I didn't know if to put a door there or a door on the green bit. But instead I put the same door that I put in the kitchen there. But this is just me playing around with windows, because I never know where to put windows. It's never, in my head, it's never clear where you put the window. So I think, I put the window there, and then I got the see-through door, the glass door, whatever it's called. I was going to use an arch, but then it's like, that's not good security. What if a burglar comes and breaks in and there's just an open gap? That's not good. I don't even think you get burglars in The Sims 4. That might be a Sims 3 thing, I don't know. But yeah, this is when I tried to add a bit more pizzazz to the house, because it's pretty basic and a bit weird looking. Like, you can tell I built it because it's just, no one in real life would live in it because it's just a bit weird. I got a kitchen table, or a dinner table, a little circle one, because it's just this girl, Angelica. Like, she hasn't got a boyfriend or anything, or kids. So I just got a little table with a couple chairs in case she invites one of her friends over. And that's just, I think, all I did there. And then I started adding some lights. I don't know, because the lights in The Sims are quite bad. Like, they look like they're going to be really good, and then you get them and they're just dark, and that's not good. I can't remember which one I picked, because I didn't want to pick the basic little circle light. I wanted to pick a proper light. I can't remember which one. It might have been this one. Was it? No? Yes? Yeah, it was that one. And then I tried to pick a more, like, another sort of unique looking light, even though there's already a lamp in there. I probably should have added a window in there as well, but I didn't, because some of the walls are quite blank, because I didn't think about that. I got some fairy lights. I put some fairy lights on there. I wanted to do fairy lights all over, but it wouldn't let me. It kept saying, it's obstructing other things. And I was like, fine, I won't then. And I was going to do them across there, but it was like, no, there's stairs here, you can't put lights on the stairs. When in real life you definitely could. But yeah, so I just got these basic little lights that I just dotted around the place. So it wouldn't let me put the light there because of the door, so I had to put it near the shower, which is definitely not good. You shouldn't be putting lights or any electricals near the shower, but it's fine. And then I added a similar light to the bedroom. I kind of ignored the bedroom, considering the bedroom's like a very important part of a house. I was just like, who cares about the bedroom? And then I started adding stuff to like the balcony area, I think. And yeah, I didn't know how to like colour in the side bit, like the balcony bit. So I just got a basic sort of colour and used that. And then I added a table, I believe. Because I was going to add a barbecue, but then I was like, no one's going to use a barbecue. Whenever I've used the barbecue in The Sims, it always burns the whole house down. So we won't be using the barbecue. And I added a couple more chairs to that, just in case someone wants to come over. And then I added a post box and a bin, even though there's a bin across the street on the grass bit, but I was like, let's just get a bin now. And then I was like, is this it? I've still got nearly 3,000 simoleons left, what should I do now? Then I got these weird outside decorations and put them on a bedside table. So I got a little duck and a little rabbit, just cause. And then what did I do next? Oh, I added like some like final touches, because I was like, I don't know what to do. I need to fill up my money, but I don't want to waste money. And then I, for some reason, teleported the plant across the room. And then I tried to get us some like hobbies and books and an artist easel. So I moved that, and I got an easel, I think. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. And I put it at the end of the balcony, opposite her bed, so she could, I don't know, look in. And I put the book case on the wall in an empty space. And then I was like, what else can I get her that she might like? But then I just got a load of pictures. I feel like people like pictures on their wall. But I needed to find pictures that suited it, because I was going to use this picture, but it didn't suit well. And I was like, that looks stupid. Let's get a different picture. And these pictures look good, but then they didn't fit, because I couldn't get multiple of them. Because the game was like, nope, can't put it here, you can only put it underneath. And I was like, that just looks stupid. Because like that's like where her legs are, so she's got to like bend down to look at the picture. And I was like, that's rubbish. So where can we put it? And I ended up putting it on the opposite wall. And I found it really awkward to see where to put the pictures from this angle. And then I got another one, and I just put them there. I probably should have still putted something on the other wall, but I don't recall I did. And I messed about with the other window and made it look weird, because it looked too high up, but then it didn't match with the thing, so I put it back up. And then I think that's basically it. This is it. I then just showed you everything I did in the game, so you could see. I should have done this at the start, so it was like a before and after, but I didn't think about it. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of blank walls that I should have filled in, but I didn't. But yeah, this is my version of the house. Hope you will like it. I tried to make it something I would live in and that I thought would be really cool. So hopefully you like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. You know, you can build it your own way. And yeah, I think I did very well, considering I hadn't played The Sims in like a year. So yeah, very good. I'd say my building was like an 8 out of 10. And yeah, so I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that might be. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.